a new mattress in our house when I woke up with back pain every day for maybe 2 weeks straight, and next thing you know, my husband woke up with back pain.
We knew it was time to get a new mattress when the quality of our sleep felt more like a chore than sleep, and it wasn't even a joy to go to bed anymore. We shopped around at multiple other stores and were honestly just quite annoyed with the lack of patience for our children. We were laying down trying to relax and understand how we'd like the bed, and it just became annoying to have salespeople take something out of their hands and say, you can't do that.
Would ask a question, he'd be like, 1 minute, he'd go back, and then he'd disappear for like 15 minutes. And we'd be sitting there and trying out beds, and then we'd say, well, we want firm. And he would give us beds, and they weren't that firm. So I'm like, can you just show me your firm so that I can go try them out?
Hearing that HassleLess Mattress didn't have salespeople in the stores made us want to really give it a shot, to not be pressured, to take our time, and really just see how it worked.
When you first walked in, I think one of the first things we saw was the TV screen that had the ongoing video, and it talked a lot about kind of where to start and which beds to look at first and where to progress onto. There was signs all over that had numbers about the firmness of the bed, and then there was a big sign with a phone number that we could call if we needed help.
We walked in and they had the numbers up, and my husband's like, oh, number 1 is hard. So I immediately started, like laying on all the number 1s, and I'm like, ooh, this one's good. And then I'd go the next one, and I'd be like, oh no, this one's better. And then I had the kids laying on all of them, and they were giving me their critiques.
When we were in the store, our kids played around, they laid on the beds with us, they got to test, they both chose the one they liked. We didn't choose that one. But they had a great time as well.
The prices at HassleLess were amazing compared to the other stores that we found.
When we walked in, I'm like, wow, look, like they weren't even over 1,000, a lot of them. And I'm like, this is awesome. Like we hit the jackpot.
When we purchased the bed, we actually called in. The lady on the other end of the line was very helpful.
When they showed up at our house for the delivery, they came in, were extremely polite and clean, took the old mattress away, put it straight in the box, they brought the new one in.
And they were able to accommodate us, I think, within the same week for delivery. You have got to try HassleLess Mattress because it is a very relaxing experience, and you really get to try out a lot of beds just kind of on your own time.
I don't think I would buy a bed anyplace else.